Alright.
Alright, Ramil here we're commentating with Peter. Hope we're not too late.
It's just 100%, it's Mario damage. You'll get that anyways.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, at this percent, this is, well, actually, I don't know. I thought it was the other way around. I thought, Quillo was at 30. I was like, that could low-key be death percent for Quillo.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Mario kind of has to get a stock the old-fashioned way this high. Like that, just call it anti-air up smash.
And at least for the sets with these two, I feel like they don't play too often. Like despite like them going to a lot of tournaments, I feel like you more commonly see umanz versus Doodle versus umanz versus Quillo.
Definitely. They both make it pretty far in their brackets, but they almost always seem to be on like opposite sides. Where either like one of them will get upset a little early, or like they both get far and they both make like semis and like one of them loses.
Yeah.
Like they both definitely go really far, but their actual head-to-head is kind of low compared to a lot of like other players.
That being said, though, I think I think usually it goes back and forth with at least umanz and Quillo. So I wonder how like the sets go between umanz and Quillo. I'd assume the matchup is kind of like something. I guess umanz has some experience with, but of course Doodle plays a lot differently. So.
Yeah, exactly. Quillo plays a lot more in your face, like getting the damage he knows he can get, whereas Doodle tries to like wait out and get bigger like reads.
Definitely.
So we'll have to like see how Quillo gets this like edge guard situation, because like Doodle here would be like way more aggressive with the edge guard, but here Quillo, he got to center stage, Quillo didn't chase. Quillo was like, okay, you deconnected, you disconnected, I'll kind of just let you slip out. I don't want to commit anymore. I know I can get my win at another time.
And another thing that might be...
Oh yeah, converting right off of the fireball, just right into one more grab.
I think earlier in his stock he was trying to convert into a potential lob, but now I think it's too late. I think he might be trying to save it for the next stock.
This is definitely a time where you want to save it for that third stock. He wants to get like this edge guard in some other way. The bike is kind of keeping him at bay. He's kind of forced to fade back because of it.
This bike ledge trapping is actually so real. It looks silly,
good.
but it looks so good.
Like, umanz could not hold forward. There was just a giant active projectile in the way.
And seeing how Wario's like use that bike to their like advantage, other than just using it as a recovery tool, is definitely like what I think separates like Wario players from one another.
Definitely, because it's item plays. How much do you want to use your item? And some people will go crazy with it, some will just not even think about it. Right now, umanz kind of got him stuffed out at the sledge here. That F smash covered the jump earlier.
It's looking really rough. I
think the roar back air looks like.
Quillo just can't seem to find his footing. He has locked down.
Calling him out on the shield too. Like just umanz is kind of just picking right every time. He hasn't gotten a kill off of it yet, but like this has got to be making it rough for Quillo to think about how he's going to get his way back.
Although Quillo's finally in control, finally gained his footing, and that's all he needed.
That's perfect, because you got the stock, and you are one waft confirm away from stealing this game back. Grab ain't gonna kill, so hold that shield.
Yep.
Hold that shield, grab ain't killing.
That's actually kind of unfortunate. As soon as umanz came out the... As I was saying, as soon as umanz came off the Angel platform, he had the invincibility, and it literally got him the advantage. And it led to him getting an advantage state, and Quillo wasn't able to get his footing back after that situation.
So just awesome, you got the stock, but you have this back foot you still have to deal with to even get your one opening.
Yeah, I don't normally pay attention to that aspect of the game, but at least right there, it felt like it mattered so much, because Quillo wasn't able to get his footing back after the losing advantage and the respawn situation.
Definitely.
Game 2 going back to PS2. I don't know like who really has an advantage on this stage, but
yeah, they can kind of both of them have the corner carry they want with their combos and like the platform combos. Like both of them kind of do well with it, and then they both have the maneuverability to where like the space they can play with.
Yeah.
It kind of favors either one. I can kind of see why they just have to keep running it back here.
That was a pretty fast start. It felt like Quillo was trying to trade to get out of the way of his combos, but the trade is honestly not working in his favor.
Like the few times he got trades, it just wasn't working out because Mario can attack out faster. So umanz was like, okay, I'll just keep the advantage going.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the idea there. If he got the fair, he might have been able to extend it to an up air.
Yeah, you get like a bigger reset than just like up air nair to not a whole lot.
Yeah.
When you've got this kind of advantage, if you can do a big play like that, you get like a ton off of it. It goes a big, far way for you in a site like this.
Definitely.
A little greedy there.
Good DI on the down air.
Conversion's not quite taking the stock just yet, but umanz still sitting firmly in advantage here. Kyo kind of can't find his way in.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it feels like every neutral interaction, like, ooh, that might be that?
Oh, barely, yeah.
Yeah, barely. But it seems like umanz is just winning out on the little neutral interactions every single time.
Yeah, he's like just a little too far out. So where like every time Kyo opts for a commitment or opts for something, umanz is either already far enough away to where he can react, or he's already in the position to, like where he can do something like an up smash out of Kyo's there and just be like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the mark of a good player. You know how to space around your opponent's like threat range. So everything is just kind of like, oh, it feels like you're really trying to outreach to gain
Exactly. Just everything you're trying to do, every step forward, is met with someone waiting just outside of that step to punish you for taking it. But right now, Kyo kind of switching it up. He's gotten a lot after that advantage state, even up the percent, get a ledge situation set up.
This game is looking kind of similar to the last game where, you know, Kyo might be down a lot, but he's just looking for, ooh, that might be bad DI.
Yep, got the mix up. But yeah, he was looking at like one good hit or conversion to get the stock, and then one good loss, which definitely beefed it up. umanz not even going to give him that.
And on Kyo here, I might be thinking about a stage change potentially. I mean,
it feels like you'd want a smaller stage because like umanz is just outmaneuvering you.
Yeah, you definitely want to force more interactions.
Right.
It seems very difficult for him to do that at this current moment.
Wario!
So we'll have to see how well this goes going back to the same stage. See if Kyo can kind of find his footing. Because he needs to find some way to pressure umanz in positioning so that umanz can't just keep doing this fade back. He needs to watch like a mixture of where umanz is running and find a way to corner him in some way.
Yeah, definitely.
A big thing I want to see him do is umanz is getting a ton of mileage out of jumping from ledge. He has been consistently disengaging from what could be Kyo's like win conditions from these ledge traps by just jumping, going all the way to center stage. Kyo can definitely catch that, but he has to commit by like going aggressively for him, like beating him in the air and up airing him or something. But this is the time to do it. You need to do something to make him not feel comfortable just jumping away all the time.
Also realize that like typically whenever umanz gets like a neutral interaction win, he's like doing more to push the percentage like in his favor. Like, I mean, of course that's due to like Mario having like a really good advantage state, you know, combo game. But like you see, like he didn't win too many neutral interactions in this game, but he's already like so much further.
Exactly. Like they both have gotten maybe one or two of their actual optimal combo starters. But umanz has gotten just way more off of them because even when the combo finishes, he has them where he wants them.
Yep.
It kind of feels like Kyo is flailing at just like where umanz might be, but umanz is like, okay, this combo will put you here where you can either jump or run back, and I know which one you're gonna do, and then, oop, I guess right, my combo keeps going.
Yep.
And it's just paying off way, way more. Kyo's putting umanz in these situations, like you'll put him at ledge or something, but he is just missing every follow-up. He's not able to keep a hold on advantage.
Like where Kyo's getting the 1s and 2s, umanz is getting the 3s, 4s, maybe more.
Exactly. And back there, like that's just so much more off of trying to be aggressive at ledge. And he's just swinging now. He's kind of comfortable with it.
Yeah, it seems like he has a general read of like the flow of his patterns. Almost freestyling himself a bit, you know, just going through whatever he feels like.
Trading with an up smash right there at the end too, even just like umanz, the immediate pivot grab even, he's just like got a read on it. Whipping that punish. That raw dash attack will catch him jumping. That said, this is a massive deficit. Whereas the past games you were looking at like maybe one stock like down and that was it. We're looking at a full stock down and then another one.
Yeah, I definitely think that if I were him, I'd try to get a walk-off in this stock and try to charge for another one in the next.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I don't play Wario, but, you know, I might not be the right person to ask, but
it's a high-risk, high-reward strat of, like, you pop this waft now, and if you can play campy enough the next time, you might have a half waft to cheese it with.
yeah, because taking the stock normally, at least, it seems so rough. I mean, you've just seen how these games have been going. Like, usually humans will be living for a long time.
And right there, he's opting for it's like that dash attack, but each one you go for, if they're not getting you the stock, they're just putting you in the corner. And that's enough to get umanz the win. 3-0.
Yeah, pretty cleanly, too.
D-tier Sapelli coming up. Okay, so this one will be tricky, because straight up, this is D-tier's bracket demon.
Yeah.
Like, hardcore.
He literally... not to, like, spoil everything, but, like, if I had to say it's somebody who he would